So in this video, we are looking at how wound measurement accuracy impacts the safe practice of wound measurement of day to day. So in some facilities, wound care nurses measure their wounds by hand. So they'll take a ruler and measure from the very top of the wound to the bottom, and then the ruler from that side to that side. So usually what you see is the ruler that is printed on the back of a gauze pad, or if they have one of those actual tape measures. In this instant, we're looking at how digital wound measuring can provide accurate, consistent measurements, not just between the same nurse, but across all nurses that are measuring the same wound. That's kind of the inconsistency that we have right now, is that one nurse can interpret the wound starting at one area, or one nurse has a different method of measuring a wound than the other one. This digital one offers a consistent, across the board, that they can measure the wounds the same throughout each person. So what this digital wound measurement application is, they take a wound like this, or the wound up here, and it'll actually detect the edges of the wound. So on seeing here, it'll go up and down, and it'll measure from the top of the wound to the bottom. And over here, they'll go from side to side. And then they will also detect dotted lines across the whole wound to get kind of the circumference of the wound, the measurement. So this is more of a non-invasive nature, as an attempt to measure the wounds, whereas some, I know they don't have nerve endings there, but some that still do, the poking and the prodding that they're doing, besides doing the wound dressing change, can be a little bit invasive and kind of, and it can be hurtful for the painful for the patient. The computerized segmentation of the wound measurement characterizes the wounds. So they detect the granulation, the slough, and eschar tissue. So this uses a color camera that can detect between the three if there is one of those present. This is a strategy that can improve a negative outcome, is accurate wound measurement. It will improve the wound healing, and it will leave no room for error due to the consistency of the program. This is in hopes for this non-invasive method that it can improve the wound care healing, and some already research out there has seen a linear correlation between the measurement and the time to the healing of the actual wound. Studies also show that wound sizes are overestimated by almost 50%. So a standard measurement guide is definitely needed, so there's not a variable in wound measurement, and it's constant from nurse to nurse. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys are excited to try these digitalized